Hey guys, so we're just shooting this from Glendale, Venice here. Say hi, Austin.
Hi.
We're here for another doctor's appointment. So, I think I scared a bunch of people. She's got to go, but I think I scared a bunch of people last time I shot in front of a hospital. So I wanted to throw her in really quickly so people didn't worry. It's our 2 weeks of doing these films. Hence why we're at the doctor's appointment. We're still at the point where it's every 2 weeks, but I think this is probably gonna be the last one before it's every single week because we're in the home stretch. It's almost about a month and a couple days away from her giving birth, and I wanted to say a couple things that I thought were very pertinent to the subject of finance, which is when you talk about finance, you almost can't exclude the point of business, because finance is really determined by also what you do. Depending on what you actually have as an income is going to dictate how free or how tight your finances are. Obviously there are other circumstances like how wasteful you are with your money and things like that, but the main point that I'm making is right now it is 9:17, meaning she's already late, and I'm gonna get an earload for that one, which I deserve, but it's 9:17, and most of you guys are probably at work right now, and the cool thing about what we do is I have complete control of my schedule, and on top of that, we're in an industry that has income potential that most people dream of. It's like, if you look at it, I'm going to be able to, and a lot of the people that work with me and most of the people who are in this business are going to have the ability to actually, be there and, experience some of the joys of life. Whereas a lot of people who are working, 9 to 5 aren't making enough money, but then a lot of the people who are making enough money aren't enjoying any of their time. It's kind of a trade-off. So one thing that I want to point out is that you need to find something as a career that gives you both time freedom and also financial freedom. And when you really want to find something that gives both of those, and you also want to find something that you really can love and that you get to help people. And I'm sure that a lot of you have gotten this from the videos that I've posted or some of the other posts that I've made, that you got to find something that you love that you do. And if you can find something that you love that you do, you get the time freedom and you get the financial freedom. There's something quite beautiful about that. And specifically, just like a plug on what we do, how many people out there are struggling with money? And most people will never ever sit with someone on the subject of money that's knows what they're talking about. Most people just kind of sit in that problem and have to deal with it, and I don't think that that's right. And so same with the company that I work with. It's not something that's considered right, that you have to just deal with those problems. And a little advice can go a long way, and giving that advice, guys, I've had people that I've never met before give me huge hugs after sitting down and doing an appointment with us. I've had people give 30, 40 referrals in an appointment because they see the value in what it is that we do. And on top of that factor, we get paid very well to do that. And, that's not necessarily the prime motivation for anyone to do anything, but it does help. And it's going to give me the freedom to be able to go places, with my family and not worry about, is my boss going to give me the time off, or am I going to get fired if I insist? Because, I've had many friends in the recent time kind of start getting a little worried because they showed up one time too many late and their boss almost fired them. And I think that's an insane situation. And also, from another financial perspective, you have to look at taxation. The majority of the tax code is designed for people who are self-employed business owners and investors. Almost none of the deductions are for the employees out there. So if you really want to see your finances go to the next level, really take a look at some of those points. Yeah, it's harder to be self-employed, and yeah, it's way harder to be a business owner, and you have to grow in order to make it successful. But isn't that what it's all about anyways? Isn't it about growing and becoming more the person that you want to be anyways? Like, I wanted to be somebody, and I thought that was something very important. So I apologize really quick for the long video. This one's almost like 5 minutes, but I wanted to just give my piece because there's something beautiful about the freedom that you get in this particular industry, and I wanted to share that with you, and I never wanted to be accused of holding back on you guys. So with that, have a good day. Enjoy the Friday, because it's the end of the week. Have fun. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Like it, post it, repost it, all of that good stuff, and have a good day.